kingdom of Nurabad lived a boy named Zahir. His father was a poor woodcutter, and his mother lay sick most of the time. Poverty had chained them, but Zahir's eyes always shone with determination. People often said, "If this boy ever goes to the city, he will surely become a great man." Zahir believed true wealth was not gold or silver, but wisdom. One day, Zahir decided to try something unusual. In the city market, he rented a tiny stall and hung a wooden board. The townsfolk laughed. "Has he gone mad?" some said. "Can wisdom be sold?" mocked others. Zahir only smiled and replied, "One day you will all come to buy my wisdom." A careless merchant, who always suffered losses, mocked Zahir. "Here, boy, 1 silver coin. Sell me some wisdom." Zahir wrote on a slip of paper, "Measure twice, cut once." The merchant laughed and walked away. Days later, while sending goods, the merchant recalled Zahir's advice. Checking carefully, he discovered his workers had miscalculated the weight. That small piece of wisdom saved him a huge loss. The merchant hurried back to Zahir's stall and bowed. "Boy, your wisdom saved my fortune." Slowly word spread. Some came for advice on family quarrels, some for trade and business tips, some for travel guidance. Zahir always gave short yet powerful sentences. His little stall began to draw crowds, and people started calling him the Merchant of Wisdom. The city's chief judge grew jealous. People once came to him for guidance, but now they preferred Zahir. He thought, "If this boy continues to rise, my influence will vanish." The royal minister also felt threatened. He whispered to the judge, "Together we can bring this boy down. We will poison the king's mind against him." One day, guards stormed Zahir's stall and dragged him to the palace. The king looked at him sternly and said, "I hear you sell wisdom. Then sell me some, now. But beware, if your words are worthless, your life will pay the price." Zahir stood tall and replied, "Your Majesty, wisdom is priceless. But if you must buy it, the price is great." The king asked, "How much?" Zahir answered, 10,000 gold dinars. The courtiers laughed, but the king's curiosity burned. He ordered the treasurer to pay. Zahir wrote on a slip of paper, "Haste is the devil's work." One day Zahir decided to try something unusual. In the city market, he rented a tiny stall and hung a wooden board. The townsfolk laughed. "Has he gone mad?" some said. "Can wisdom be sold?" mocked others. Zahir only smiled and replied, "One day you will all come to buy my wisdom." The minister and judge grew desperate. They spread lies that Zahir had stolen money from the poor. The king grew angry and summoned Zahir. Zahir calmly said, "Wisdom never robs, it only saves. If I am guilty, show me proof." The court had none. The king punished the liars. Impressed, the king asked Zahir for more wisdom. Zahir wrote, "Do not believe every word without testing it." The king kept this close to his heart and began investigating matters himself before making decisions. By now, Zahir had become the people's champion. "He listens to us. He feels our pain," they said. The common folk loved him, and his enemies grew weaker. One day, a poor farmer cried before Zahir, "The minister has stolen my land." Zahir wrote another note. "Power gained through injustice is short-lived, but justice lasts forever." The king was enraged and restored the land to the farmer. Cornered, the minister and judge plotted one last move. "Either Zahir must die or we will." They schemed to poison the king's food. At dinner, Zahir noticed suspicious movements in the kitchen. "Your Majesty," he warned, "my wisdom tells me this food is dangerous." The king ordered the food to be fed to a dog. The dog collapsed instantly. The plot was exposed. Furious, the king ordered the minister and judge to be thrown into the dungeons. He declared, This kingdom is not saved by swords, but by wisdom. He appointed Zahir as his chief adviser. Zahir returned home to his sick mother and said, "Mother, do you see? My shop of wisdom has brought me here." She blessed him, whispering, "My son, wealth fades, power fades, but wisdom never fades." From that day, the name, the Merchant of Wisdom, spread across the land, remembered for generations.